Attention all men, if your wife isn't doing these 3 things for you, you might need to leave her for me. She should be cooking for you, cleaning for you, and most importantly, taking it in the...
Why do you have them accounts in the first place if you're worried about that?
Next question.
Ladies, how do you expect your man to give you princess treatment when you're not giving him king treatment? Like, you're only giving it to him once a month.
Oh man.
Be like, oh, I don't want a man, I don't want a man. That's a lie. I do. You know why? Because I find myself in situations sometimes. This is a situation. One of my neighbors
Tell us.
left what looks like a perfectly good dresser out here for someone to take. Guess who needs a dresser? Me. How am I supposed to take that the 2 blocks down to my house and up the stairs to my room? Who's gonna do that for me? So now I have to walk away.
No one.
From a free dresser.
I have a bone to pick with men. Some guy came up behind me and said, I just want to say you have a very nice figure. Now that's great and all, but one, I didn't ask, so unsolicited comments about girls' bodies, it's just like, just maybe don't. But then he proceeds to say, you look like you work out, but are still feminine. And I literally replied, but I could probably still beat you up. Now, I just don't understand, like, I could still be strong and muscular as I have muscles on my body. I worked hard for that, and I can still be feminine at the same time. Like, muscles and femininity and muscles and masculinity, like, I don't understand the correlation. Basically, it's like, you can have muscle, but not too much though, or you're not feminine.
So, men are leaving, and they're leaving to go abroad to find wives, and Western women are not happy about this, and they're making all these videos bashing these men, and they're saying how these men are taking advantage of these women in foreign countries. They're also insinuating that these women are less intelligent, and they don't realize that these women are also adults. They're consenting adults on their own. Some of these women actually might be more educated than some of the Western women, so it's very actually offensive to these women to just assume that this is the case. So I don't see the problem in letting these men be happy and letting these men find love. If it takes for them to find love to go to different countries and find women there, what's the problem? It's not hurting you, it's not hurting anybody. And also, you don't want these men. So are they supposed to just stay single and just wait around?
That's a very good question, actually, the one she's posed at the end. Are they supposed to stick around for you when you don't want them up? Should they stick around when you don't want them? Why do you want them to stick around when you don't want them? It doesn't make sense.
If you were asked to give a TED Talk, what would it be about?
My TED Talk would be about how, for women between 35 and 65 years of age, preparing for divorce in advance of the process makes a huge difference.
Let me tell you something. Pretending to be humble has to be the most embarrassing thing I've done all year. Never again. Never again.
Pitch this and tell me, what's the one thing you wish everyone around you knew about getting divorced?
This is going to piss some people off. When I requested a divorce, it was for a good reason, but my best friend kept reminding me, you don't need a reason. You don't need to share your story. You don't need to defend yourself or prove why it was the best decision for you. If you wake up one day and decide you don't like the way they chew their food, that's valid. You're no longer attracted to them. Valid. You don't need this big story to leave, and you don't need a reason. People outgrow each other all the time.
So you can be married for just a year, and the next morning she wakes up, I don't like the way you chew in your bacon. I'm filing for divorce. And there are some men, actually a lot of them. No one wants to get married and want to be divorced, like for most men. So I don't know how that is going to work if you're going to wake up the following day to say you don't like the way I chew the bacon.
Pitch this and tell me, what's the one thing you wish everyone around you knew about getting divorced?
Do it.
because it's better on the other side. And I'm not promoting
You
divorce.
are.
If you've tried everything and it's still not working, and the only reason you're not leaving is because you're too scared of what people will think and too scared of doing it on your own, do it. You won't regret it.
If they're brokey, they're useless.
The funny thing about it, the men you find useful find you useless.
Oh.
House here is amazing. Let's one by this.
I see what's going in his head. Bro.
This trend of childless by choice women who are ranting about how great their life is without children and how...
Listen, I have 3 kids of my own. First one was an accident. Second one was an accident. Third one was an accident.
Ooh.
I love my children. I can't explain it, how I would literally die for them in a heartbeat. I didn't think I would ever love something so much. And I didn't even think I wanted to be a mom. And literally, I cannot imagine my life without them. But if you don't have kids, don't do it. Don't do it. I just got a notification on my phone that my bank account was overdrafted. So that's why.
Look at what she's saying is she's happy that she has those kids, but of course they come with a lot of financial responsibilities. So like if you are married, why not have kids? I mean, if the man is able to provide for those children, just have them.
What is a good amount of money to spend on a first date? A lot of girls feel like I gotta spend a minimum $300 to be with them. I'm like,
300 what?
$300.
American dollars?
Dollars.
Please. On who? On the first date?
Yo, Chad.
For what?
You're considered a high value man. So ladies, this is for this. You got money?
I think high value is based on stream of income, revenue, but I am extremely cheap and financially conscious, so I don't consider myself a high value man.
And you have a lot of money.
Yes. Yes, and I'm going to save it, which is why a $300 date ain't never happened. What am I paying for actually? If I'm at wit's end and I need help, and I'm with you and you need a $300 date, can she save me? Can she help me? Is she an asset or is she a liability? Because anybody need a $300 date off rip is nothing but a liability.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. Let's call a spade a spade.
I'm with you.
The women that want $300 dates, there are men out there that are going to continue to take them on them. That's why the women can always say, I'm not doing nothing but $300 a date. Because there are men that will spend $300 to reach their end goal. We know what the end goal is.
Oh, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Benzo. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe, thumbs up. I'm out of here.